Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I am Ranti Ervianti and I am a student at the State University of Sultan Syarif Qasim Riau in Major English Education Department 5 semester. In this video, I'd like to explain about approach to qualitative data analysis. I have 5 topics that I will explain in this video. The first topic is definition, the second is why we use qualitative data analysis, the third is 5 ways of organizing and presenting the data, the fourth is systematic approach to data analysis, and the last is methodological tools for analyzing qualitative data. Okay, I will start in first topic is definition. Qualitative data analysis involves organizing, accounting for, and explaining the data. In short, making sense of data in terms of the participants' definition of the situation, noting patterns, themes, categories, and regularities. Next, why we use qualitative data analysis. The significance of deciding the purpose is that it will determine the kind of analysis performed on the data. This in turn will influence the way in which the analysis is written up. The data analysis will also be influenced by the kind of qualitative study that is being undertaken. Next topic is 5 ways of organizing and presenting the data. The first way is by groups. For example, of teaching English in Macau, that the data have been organized and presented by respondents in response to a particular issue. Indeed, where the respondents said the same, they have been organized by groups of respondents in relation to a given issue. The advantage of this method is that it automatically groups the data and enables dense patterns similar to be seen at a glance. A second way of organizing the data analysis is by individuals. Here, the total response of a single participant are presented, and then the analysis moves on to the next individual. This preserves the coherence and integrity of the individual's response and enables a whole picture of that response to be presented, which might be important for the researcher. The third way of organizing the data is to present all the data that are relevant to a particular issue and the derivation of the issue for which data are gathered needs to be clarified. The fourth method of organizing the data analysis is by research question. This is a very useful way of organizing the data as it draws together all the relevant data for the exact issue of concern to the researcher and preserve the coherence of material. And the last way of organizing the data is by instrument. Typically, this approach is often used in conjunction with another approach. For example, by issue or by people. Here the results of each instrument are presented. All the interview data are presented and organized. And then all the data from questionnaire are presented, followed by all the documentary data and file notes. A next systematic approach to data analysis. Data analysis can vary systematic. Baker and Gier 1960 indicate how this might process. The first is comparing different groups simultaneously and over time. The second is matching the responses given in interviews to observe behavior. The third is analyzing deviant and negative cases. The fourth is calculating frequencies of occurrences and responses, and the last is assembling and providing sufficient data that keeps separate raw data from analysis. And the last topic is methodological tools for analyzing qualitative data. There are several procedural tools for analyzing qualitative data. The first is analytic induction. The second is constant comparison. The third is typological analysis. And the last is enumeration. Analytic induction is a term and process that was introduced by Znaniecki 1934 in deliberate opposition to statistical methods of the data analysis. Lecomte and Priestley suggest that the process is akin to the several steps set out above, in that data are scanned to generate categories of phenomena. Relationships between these categories are sought, and working typologies and summarized are written on the basis of the data examined. Constant comparison. In constant comparison, the researchers compares newly acquired data with existing data and categories and theories that have been devised and which are emerging, in order to achieve a perfect fit between this and the data. Hence, negative cases or data which challenge these existing categories or theories lead to their modification until they can fully accommodate all the data. Typological analysis. Typological analysis is essentially a classificatory process wherein data are put into groups, subsets, or categories on the basis of some clear criteria. For example, acts, behavior, meaning, nature of participants, relationships, settings, and activities. It is the process of secondary coding, where descriptive codes are then drawn together and put into subsets. The last is enumeration. The process of enumeration is one in which categories and the frequencies of codes, units of analysis, terms, word, or idea are counted. This enables incidents to be recorded and indeed statistical analysis of the frequencies to be undertaken. Monk and Contractor 2003. This is a method used in conventional forms or content analysis. Well, I think that's all for me, and thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.